Good morning. Da, 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 da. Good morning. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jess and I am currently following a 6-week slim and world friendly meal plan in the hope to lose a little bit of weight. Today I am on week 6, day 6, meaning that I only have tomorrow left and then weigh in, which is mad to think because it is absolutely flown over. So yeah. But if you do want to catch up from the start, I've left a link in the description below for week 1, day 1. I've also left a link for the meal plan that I'm following if you wanted to join in as well. I also post my meals on Instagram, so if you wanted to check that out, I will leave a screenshot here and also a link in the description for that as well. Breakfast this morning is an omelette wrap, which I am looking forward to. So I'll just quickly show you what ingredients I'm using for that and how I make it. So for this, I'm going to be using one of these skinny pork sausages. These are just the ones from Aldi. I, of course, me being me, have not got them out the freezer, so it's going to have to go in for an extra like 10-15 minutes just to make sure that it's cooked through. But they are half a cent per sausage and I'll just be having one of them. I've got 2 eggs which I'm going to be making the omelette with. I'm then using one of the Champion hash browns. These are just from the frozen aisle in Aldi and they are 2 cents each. And then I'm going to be using a bacon medallion as well, and it is half a cent per medallion because they use brown sugar in them. I know you can get ones which are sin free, but I very rarely use my sins, so I would rather just get all my food from one shop and sacrifice half a sin. So yeah, so first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to pop my sausage in the oven, which I have preheated to 200 degrees. I'm going to pop that in for about 10 minutes and then I'll be putting the hash brown in as well. So the sausage and hash brown is nearly ready, so I'm just going to be making my omelette. I'm just going to whisk these up and put them in the pan, and then I'm just going to be using a separate pan and cooking just 1 slice of bacon, and I'm going to use some spray light for that. So there is my breakfast. The omelette is sin free, the hash brown is 2 sins, the bacon in there is half a sin, and the sausage is half a sin. I have just cut it in half. So that makes this a total of 3 sins. Good afternoon, it is now lunchtime. Well, it's about 1 o'clock anyway. So I am going to be having a tomato soup. If you have been following along, you'll have seen in a previous video that I batch cooked this the other day. So I do have some in the freezer, which I'll be eating. However, I will insert the clip of me making it so that you can see how it's made if you want to make it yourself. All I'm going to be using, now these are some rather odd ingredients, but trust me on this. So we are having 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. These are just the everyday essentials ones from Aldi. I've got a tin of baked beans, a tin of sliced carrots, which I've had in the cupboard for quite a while, and I'm also going to be using 500 ml of vegetable stock. And then I'm going to use 3 pickled onions, and this is the part where I'm like, and honestly, just trust me on this. This is the only recipe which I found for tomato soup that I really, really like, and it tastes exactly like the Heinz one that you get, like the cream of tomato. So all you're literally going to do is put all of these ingredients into one pan and then just leave it to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So I've just got all of the ingredients in the pan there, and I'm just going to wait for that to cook, maybe for 20 to 30 minutes. And then all you do after that is just whiz it up in a blender until it's nice and thick. So this has now been on for about 20 minutes or so, and it's just starting to thicken up a little bit. So I'm just going to be popping that into my blender here and blending it up. I'm just going to portion this out and I'm going to obviously be having some in a bowl for my lunch. So this is what mine actually looks like today. This, I think I've actually just poured 2 portions in there, but yeah, so it's a massive bowl of soup, but it doesn't really matter because it's all speed food. I've got 2 slices of wholemeal bread. This is just the one from Aldi, the Everyday Essentials one, and this is classed as my healthy bee. And then I am also having a Benefit chocolate fudge bar, and this is 3 sins. If I wasn't having my healthy bee as the bread, I could have 2 of these as my healthy bee, but because I'm choosing to sin it, it is 3 sins. And then even after that, I'm having some pineapple chunks. These are free food. So yeah, this should keep me full until dinner time. Good evening, it is now tea time. So as you can see, I've just scraped my hair back for the evening and I'm just gonna have a bit of a chilled one after I've had my tea. So I'm gonna be making a burger in a bowl, so I will just quickly show you the ingredients that I use for that and how I make it. So for this, I am going to be using 250 grams of lean beef mince. This is the 5% fat one from Aldi, and that is sin free. I'm going to be using some sliced mixed peppers, which are speed food. You could cut up fresh ones if you wanted to, but I just find these a lot quicker and a lot easier. And they are just from the frozen aisle from Aldi, but you can get them from most supermarkets. I've also got some of the Hellmann's Chunky Burger sauce. I'm just going to be using 1 tablespoon of this, which is 1.5 sin. And then I've got some baby leaf salad there, which I'll be using. That is also speed food. I have also got some tomato puree. This is, I've just had in the cupboard for quite a while, but I'm just going to be using 1 teaspoon of this. And finally, I'm going to be using some of the JD Seasonings Burger Blend. Now, this is going to be what is basically making the whole flavour of the meal. So I'll leave a link in the description for where you can go and get this from. And you can also use the code JessGets20 to get 20% off your entire order. So first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be cooking off the mince and then adding in the peppers. I am going to be using some spray light for this as well. This is just basically Aldi's version of Fry Light. And so there is my dinner. So the salad on the bottom is speed food. The mince is free food, along with any seasoning, etc. is all free food. The peppers in there are speed food, and the burger sauce on top is 1.5 sins. I don't think I've quite used a tablespoon there, but you know, just to be sure, I'll sin it as if I have. And it is a nice little fake away because it does actually taste a little bit like a cheeseburger. Not gonna lie, obviously there's no bun, but you know, you get the gist. So yeah, that is my dinner. So I'm just gonna end the video there. I have just had a face mask, so my skin is super shiny at the minute, but yeah. Just to summarise the day, I had 3 sins for breakfast. My lunch was also 3 sins because of the Benefit bar, and my tea was 1.5 sins. So that makes my day a total of 7.5 sins, which I'm happy with. So tomorrow is the shopping day and my Sunday dinner, and then that is the last like full day of eating before my final weigh-in. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. Nervous, excited, I'm not sure. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified for when I upload next, then you can hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.